Hello friends, welcome to learning generating fabrication models from Revit. So in the previous video, what we have done, we have opened the architectural model from the architects and we have opened the MEP model and we have linked those two models. So in the MEP model, we have created the worksets and we have linked the architectural model in the MEP model. Now, we will review this fabrication model and we will set up the two parameters. One is setting up the views and another is creating custom tags for the detailing. So we will do all these steps in this video. So I will go to the Revit and in this model, as you can see, architecture model has been linked and MEP models are displayed as it is. But if you will see the project browser, here not all the views are displayed. So what I will do, I will be right click on the project browser, click on browser organization and click on all and click on OK, so that it will be display all the views in this project browser as well. Now the next thing is we will open the floor plan level 1 duct plan. So this is our floor plan level 1 duct plan. And now in this topic, we will use this panel, that is fabrication part, multi-point routing. Okay. So we have discussed about the HVAC, which we have discussed about the plumbing, and now we are going to discuss about this fabrication as well. So in the fabrication, if I will be click on this arrow, so there is a option of fabrication setting. So we have to set up these settings as well. So right now just I'm clicking on cancel, selecting this duct, and I want to convert this duct into the fabrication duct. So I'm clicking on design to fabrication. So it is asking me, you have not specified fabrication configuration. So what you want to do, either you want to specify fabrication configuration or you can just cancel. So I want to specify fabrication configuration and I am using metric country, that is version 7.06. So it will be open all the contents and in that I want to go HVAC general supply and turn on or add this into loaded service and click on OK. Now we will click once again this duct. So select this duct and click on design to fabrication. So now as you can see, Revit will gives you the option. So we have already added HVAC general supply. So click on OK. So now it has been connected to the HVAC general supply like this. What you can do, you can also remove this flange connection and we will convert design to fabrication. So with this duct selected, as you can see here, there are some of the options are there, that is level, that is top elevation, middle elevation, bottom elevation. Second thing is about sizing of the duct, and then item number, then all the things are available at here. Okay. Now after setting up the views, now we will go for the detailing portion. So in the detailing portion, what I will do, I will first go to the file, new, family, and creating a metric generic tag family, because we want to create the tag. So we will create the tag family. First we will remove this node, and basically before starting how to use the family, I want to just give you the small introduction about the family. Family is nothing but it is the loaded component within the project environment. So there are system family, in place family, and obviously I will be covered family in much more deeper in the module as well. So as you can see, Revit MEP family creation, in that I will be cover all these topics as well. But right now, for the introduction purpose, family is the loaded component in the project environment. So there are system families and in-place families and tagging family as well. So right now we are working on a tagging family. So I'm clicking on label, click on the center of the reference plane, and before you create the label, as you can see right now, my available field parameters is from generic model only, because of I cannot use the duct parameter from here. So what I will be do, I am clicking on family category and parameter, and I want to use MEP ductwork tags and click on OK. And now if I will be use the label command, as you can see, I have much more option than the earlier. So right now I am using item number. So click at anywhere and type I. So item number will be displayed, and simply add this parameter. That's a sample value 50 and click on OK. So as you can see, item number label has been now added. Let me save the family. So go to the file, save, and item number tag, and load into project and close, and we will load at here. So here, as you can see, this duct has given the item number 10. As you can see, if I will just click on this duct, so move the mouse and item number 10 is given. Let us, if I will be give the item number 3, and item number 3 has been updated at here as well. Now same thing I want to do for the duct length and bottom elevation of the duct. So with this tag selected, I am just going to the edit family, and we will save as this family duct length tag, and select this label, go to the edit label, and we will use length and remove this item number, and simply click on OK and save into project and close, and yes, and we will apply at here. So as you can see, duct length is about 3248 millimeter. Okay, and we will do the same approach in the bottom of the duct as well. So repeat the same procedure, edit family and select this label, go to the edit label and remove the length, and we will add middle elevation or bottom elevation of the duct. So we will use bottom elevation and sample value. Okay, and load into project. But before doing this, let me save as this family bottom of duct, load into project and close, and simply click on this. Now here there might be the confusion between the duct length and bottom of the duct. So what I will be do, I will be select bottom of the duct tagging, go to the edit family, and I am selecting bottom elevation, edit label, and here I am applying the prefix bottom of duct space double dot space. Now load into project and close, save the changes and yes, and overwrite the values and parameter. So now as you can see, bottom of duct is 2963 millimeter from the zero level, and this is the duct length, and this one is the item number. In the item number, let us we want to create a circle. So go to the edit family, and let us we will go to the line, circle, apply the radius 5, load into project and close, save changes yes, overwrite its version and its parameter value. Okay, so like this way you can modify your family at any time, and all the families are stored in the current folder. So whenever you are sending this project to anyone, make sure you have to send the families as well. So in this video, what we have seen, we have setup of the views. How to set up the views? Right click on the project browser in the views and go to the browser or organization and click on all. And then after we have creating the custom tags. Custom tag we have created for the duct length, for the item number and bottom of the duct. Now in the next video, let us we will see the ChemDuct software, that is new things that we want to be understand, and let us we will review the ChemDuct database as well. So we will meet on the next video.